Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the English news from Djibouti channel. They are the headlines of our edition tonight. The President of the Republic, Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh, returned to the capital after his participation to the IGAD summit. On a national issue, Prime Minister inaugurated the new Turkey mosque. On continental news, Alibaba chose Ethiopia to host the second African hub of its global e-commerce platform. Welcome if you join us, ladies and gentlemen. The President of the Republic's Excellency, Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh, returned to the capital this afternoon after his participating to this IGAD summit, where many president and the head of the government participate at the summit. At the airport, the Prime Minister and many other members of the government welcomed the president when he arrived at the international airport of Djibouti. During the summit, the third summit, which has on its agenda the organizational structure and the appointment of the president of the IGAD and the council of the minister, the country held this morning at the Sheraton in Addis Ababa. The meeting was attended to prepare to discuss the different issues, and the President of the Republic, His Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh, participate the summit, as well as many other president and head of state in the many government in the east of Africa. Djibouti was represented at that meeting. Many different members of the government. The Secretary General was chosen, where the former foreign Ethiopian minister was chosen to be the Secretary General for the IGAD. The current issues on the IGAD countries, such as the situations and the reconciliation process in the south, the fight against terrorism, and many other issues were discussed during that summit. The president during that summit made a speech which he expressed his satisfactions to the different tasks made by these institutions since its creation. For more details, you will follow our next news editions. 4 years after its foundation, the Minister of Muslims Affairs and Culture and Waqf Property, Mr. Momin Hassan Barre, and many other personalities like the Prime Minister, Mr. Abdul Qadir Mohammed, as well as the President of the Turkish Assembly, and Mr. inaugurated day the new mosque named Uthman Sultan Abdul Hamid Al-Thani. This ceremony took place in the presence of the President of the National Assembly, the Prime Minister, and many members of the government. Built by the Turkish Diyanet Foundations, the 6,000-seat mosque is the largest in the East Africa. Abdul Hamid Al-Thani Mosque opened these doors for Friday prayer to the faithful. This mosque, which an arch include two 46 meters high minaret and 27 meters dumb, and walls decorated with classic Ottoman calligraphy. Its simple design seeks to blend into local architectures, although its interior reflects Ottoman features such as gigantic chandeliers resembling Ottoman steel lifting in Turkish mosque, and dome-topped and gold-plated copper tips. This mosque reflects the links between Djibouti and Turkey, which is not new but has been in existence since ancient time. A true symbol of unity and peace, it helps to strengthen the shared religious, historical, and cultural ties between the two people. Following the launch of the Orsec plan due to the heavy rains that damaged habitat and main access road, the Djiboutian Army Forces, headed by the Chief General Staff of the Army, General Zakaria Sheikh Ibrahim, still carrying out humanitarian assistance operation for the affected population according to a well-defined distribution plan. The area designated for the ADF includes the district under the responsibility of the second arrondissement, to the end calling on the duty of citizenship and civic. More than 450 soldiers from the various corps of the capital were mobilized. A public holiday in a humanitarian cleaning and an assistance operation for the population so affected by devastating effects of the bad weather, equipped with the shovels and many other materials. The soldiers began the cleaning from home to the evacuation of stagnant water, clean and clear the streets, unlock sewers, and many other tasks. The closing ceremony for the training workshop on protocol practice and uses took place on Thursday at the Institutions of Diplomatic Studies. The ceremony was co-chaired by the Secretary General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperations and the Deputy Representative of the European Union in Djibouti. In his speech, the Secretary General, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, pointing out that the topics discussed and the documents governed by the training were crucial important because they were part of the improvement of the capacity building of the senior manager in the administrations. In addition, the IP Secretary General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation suggested that the Institute of Diplomatic Studies should be a place for meeting and exchange to discuss foreign policy perspective, supported by the Deputy Representative of the Ambassador of the European Union, who reiterated in his speech the European Union's commitment to support the institution's diplomatic studies as a center of excellence and a place to seek solutions for many others things. On continental news, and Addis Ababa become a global e-commerce hub on the continent. In any case, this is the ambitions expressed by the Ethiopian authorities at a time when the country has just signed an agreement with Jack Ma, one of the Chinese wealthiest men and boss of Alibaba Group. At the ceremony on Monday that formalized the agreement, the Ethiopian Prime Minister was enthusiastic about the initiative and pledged to support the project Ethiopian with Jack and Alibaba will make the vision a reality. As I promised Jack this morning, I will be the project manager for Alibaba's investment in Djibouti, concluded the Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. Here we arrive at the end of this news edition. Thank you for watching us. Goodbye.